Guys, we sit here in what used to be the old Midnight Rodeo, and now we get to call it the future home of the Loft Church. And we just got through walking around and looking at walls and rooms and sanctuaries and everything, and so I just have a quick question. What do you guys think about when you walk through this place?
Personally, I think whenever I come in here, I think of redemption. It's the first thing I think of, and just a transformation from the past to the future and what the future can hold.
I honestly think about how many people are going to be coming here and how many more lives are going to be saved just for where it is.
I can't wait for the people to come in that have been here in the Midnight Rodeo for the wrong reasons and come in here to be forgiven and be family.
That's what I was going to say is I think it's neat how we can all relate somehow to the Midnight Rodeo, and we're all the same foundation, the same structure, but this place has been changed from the inside just like us.
I'm hoping we have just as many sinners come through those front doors after we're open for service as there came through in the past.
Amen.
I think regardless of whether or not you were here one time or 50 times, you're going to walk through those doors when this opens as the Loft Church and experience something that is completely brand new.
And you know, Barry talked about redemption. It's crazy to think about. 12 years ago, I was here. I've been in this place. I've spent many nights in this place doing things that are so much different than what it's going to be used for now. It's a hope-filled story.
There was a lot of bad things that happened here. There were marriages that were destroyed. There were families that were broken up and would never come back together. People that were physically harmed. And we can't change any of it. But what we can do is use this place for something good now. And so we're coming in here, we're just going to give people the best thing we got. And we know who that is. It's the person of Jesus Christ. That's what we're going to do, is give people Jesus. Now, I say that we're going to do that here, but we already do it somewhere else. And we do it at our current place, and that's where I met you guys. Every one of you guys I met because you walked in the doors of the Loft Church. And so my question to you guys is, what impact has the Loft had on your life?
Just so happened the guy that Corey standing next to me was the one I reached out to, and he told me to come to the Loft, and I went to it, and I had an open heart and an open mind, because I knew where I was. I couldn't go any lower. The only way I could come was up, and that was it. And so I ran with it, and the Loft Church, through Jesus Christ, has helped me to become a better father, a better leader, and it showed me that I am worth it, and that everything else was just the devil's lies. And it just set my soul on fire to chase Jesus. And for the Loft Church, I'm very, very thankful, because through Jesus Christ, it saved my life, and it allowed me to be a better father.
Amen.
Well, for Frank and I, because of choices that we had made in our life, it hurt a lot of people, and we didn't feel worthy to be able to serve or to even sit in the pew sometimes. And My daughter actually asked us to come to the Loft. She said, Mom, I think you'll really like it. There's some great people there, and it's all about Jesus.
Yes.
And so we came, and it is all about Jesus.
When I think about how the Loft has impacted my life, I got to think about why. Why did it impact me? And I think the impact is a result of the investment that the body at the Loft puts into people. Haley doesn't remember this. You vaguely remember it. First time we walked into that place, when service was over, you chased us into the parking lot just to say hello, just to talk. And from that point, you and there's tons of people at the Loft that have just invested in my life, and that has been a trickle down.
And I think for me, it's helped me to grow. When we got in the parking lot, when we first started going in 2016, I told him I didn't want to go to another church. I want a home. Growing up, I went to probably 15 different churches, and I was tired of going to different churches. And I told him I needed a home. And so we got out, and I said, this is it. And we had one more, and we never did make it to that other one.
Deanna's absolutely right. We were at a time in which we had just suffered a great loss. My maternal grandfather had passed away, and our previous church home completely neglected it and abandoned us. When we needed people to hold us the most, they weren't there. And so when we went on a quest for a new church, we wanted to feel like we were part of something bigger than ourselves once again. We wanted to feel like we had a family that will hold us just like we will hold on to them. And we found that strength, we found that community at the Loft Church.
Having the lead pastor of the Loft getting a hold of me and just helping me through the toughest time of my life. Just knowing that he was vested from day one, and seeing us, be fixed, and since day one, just pointing us towards Jesus, and just, we used to think we knew what love was, and now we got a better understanding of what it looks like. So.
What do you guys, if you could say something to the person that is going to walk through those doors in the next few weeks or even the next several years, what would you want to say to them?
Be ready to be challenged and embrace that challenge, because within a few days or weeks or even months' time, you're going to completely be broken, because you're going to realize how many things you've really done wrong. But you're also going to have someone to walk beside you.
I would say engage. If you don't go to the gym once every 6 months and get a healthy lifestyle, your spiritual lifestyle is the same. You're not going to grow in your spirit unless you're engaged in study and prayer and in the body. You've got to function with the body. I would say 80% of the time, the tool that God uses to meet your needs is people. It's other people.
A lot of people think that they're not worth it, or what they've done is too much to be forgiven, and that's not the case at all. Because if I thought that way and never made it through that door, I wouldn't be where I am today. When Jesus died on the cross, he had you in his mind whenever he took his last breath. That right there made you worth it. So if anybody tries to tell you that you're not worth it, then you come to the Loft Church and experience it for yourself, and you'll find out just how much you are worth it.
Anybody have anything else you want to say about that? Somebody walking in the doors? You have some, go
I
ahead.
would say welcome home, because there's so many people that come here and they just like the Loft. They feel comfortable. They feel loved.
Love that. Welcome home.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Well, I just want to thank you guys, and sincerely thank you for being open when you walked in the door, for allowing us to be your pastors and be a part of your life. We say that from the stage a lot. We don't say it to play a game with you. We truly want to be a part of your life. And you can't be a part of somebody's life and be the pastor if you don't know them. And so we thank you for allowing us to do that, for engaging with us, for trusting us, and for being a part of what we're doing here. And I'm excited to see what God's going to do in your lives, and even to how you're going to be the hands and feet for the next batch of people that are coming in here to receive and understand and know the love of Christ that you know. So thank you, guys.